Hello, we are now in the cumulative test, meaning it's a review of everything that we have studied from lesson 1 up to the last one, and this is the cumulative test. And your study has introduced you to the parts of the speech to include a verb, noun, pronoun, adjective, and the adverb, and how these words serve as part of a sentence. Now you have to read each question below and do as directed. In the 1 to 5, this one, we have to select the verb in its sentence below. So you have to include any verb phrase or phrases or compound verbs. These sentences are in the 1 to 5. Can you at least try to see those verbs and verb phrases? Yeah, so BB line number 1 is a shipping industry for more than 100 years now. So your verb is the is. That is your verb. Number 2, people who are hired and allowed to work at BB are considered elite. Okay. Here we have here in this particular area. Let's get first the first one. People are considered elite. These are your verb phrase. Under that, we have here a noun, a sentence here, who are hired and allowed to work at BB. So we have here also hired, allowed. Number 3, we have here, you should have equipped yourself with the best education from J. Palma. The verb phrase here is, should have equipped yourself with the best education from J. Palma. Should have equipped is your verb phrase. Number 4, from now on, you should study and work hard. We have here the verb, should study, okay, and work. And then number 5, we have, may the Lord grant the desire of your heart. Okay. We have here the may. Okay. We have here actually the you in this sentence. Okay. No. May the Lord grant. You have the grant. The desire of your heart. So may grant. That's the interrupted verb phrase. May grant. Next is 6 to 10. Select the subject of the verb. This is our task, to select the subject. It says BB line is number 6. Limited, or BB Line Limited is the shipping division of BB Line Group Limited. The subject here is BB Line Limited. It's a name of the company. This is your verb. So this is your subject and the verb. 7, it is a privately owned business services group. Is your verb. This is your subject. Okay, verb. Today, the shipping division operates on assets in two markets. Yeah, that's a sentence in number 8. So we have here the verb operates, therefore this is your subject. Shipping division. And the number 9, the division will continue to expand into attractive maritime markets. This your find first your verb. This is your verb, therefore this is your subject. Yeah, you'll notice that the subject is always at the back of the verb, always at the back, not unless there is a prepositional phrase. Number 10, because they believe to their proven integrity, professionalism, and excellence. So this dependent clause, we have the because. The main sentence is BB Limited and BB Group grab excellent business opportunities. Nonetheless, we have to get the subjects for both dependent and independent subject sentence or sentences. So here, believe is your verb, subject is they. After the after the semicolon, excellence is now followed with another sentence. BB Limited and BB Group grab excellent business opportunities. So we have here the verb, and we have here the subjects. We have the compound subjects, one and another one there, subjects. So again, after the verb or before the verb, you have already the subjects doing something. You have the verb doing something. Okay, I mean you have the subjects doing something represented by a verb. 11 to 15 is to select any adjectives found in the following sentences. I hope you can still recall the previous lessons about this, okay? So we can now proceed. First of all, let's select the identify the prepositional phrases and the subject and the verb. In number 11, we have the sentence on 22nd July 2009 and then comma. BB Line accepted the delivery of their new vessels, MV Shropshire. Okay. Now, you have here the verb accepted, and then you have here the subject. Okay, and followed by the delivery. This is actually your object. And what kind of delivery? You have here the any article, whether it is definite article or indefinite article. Here we have the definite article, the. Any article is considered an adjective. So this one, the, because it's a limiter word. It limits the choices. Okay, so limiters are considered adjectives. Then you have here the prepositional phrase. You have the preposition of, and it becomes a phrase because followed by the their and the new vessel. So this is the object of the prepositional phrase. This is the object. Now, Before that vessel, we have the new. Therefore, this is an adjective. And, okay. Next is MV Shropshire. Right? So we don't have an adjective here because it's a name unless you consider this one. MV. What kind of Shropshire? MV. Maritime vehicle. That's what MV is all about. Maritime vehicle. Therefore, it's an adjective of Shropshire. And then we have here the on 22nd July 2009. We have the prepositional phrase here. Preposition followed by the 22nd July 2009. This is the object of the prepositional phrase. And what kind of 2009? July. This is therefore an adjective. 22nd is also an adjective. Notice a lot of adjectives are playing around that sentence, and you have to identify them. They give very specific or additional information about the noun or objects. Number 12, we have the Sir Michael B.B. helped launch a new free telephone referral system and or referral service. Okay, so we have here, first of all, let's see where the verb is. Helped. Yeah, very good. This is the verb, therefore this is the subject, and sir is an adjective because it gives additional meaning of who Michael B.B. is. He is a sir, someone who is a reputation and looked up to by their people. Launch a new free telephone referral service. Okay, launch. So we have here the object of that noun phrase, and the referral becomes an adjective. Telephone becomes an adjective. Free becomes an adjective. New becomes an adjective, and because it's a limiter, it's an adjective. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 adjectives for the word service. I hope you're following. And number 13, this is to support seafarers and their families. So we're selecting adjectives, okay? We're selecting adjectives. So is the subject, this is the the verb, this is the subject. And then to support seafarers and their families. Okay? The adjective of families is there. So this is the adjective. Seafarers, this is the adjective. Okay? To cannot be used as an adjective here, unlike because the word to is used either as an adjective phrase or adverbial phrase. Here it comes, or it origins itself from the verb. Therefore, this is an infinitive phrase. Okay. So those are your adjectives. And then 14, it says Dawn Kitchen christened the bulk carrier on August 2009. Have here the verb. Have here the Dawn Kitchen as your subject, and you have here the prepositional phrase, and your object is carrier. What kind of carrier? Bulk. So this is your adjective. and the is an adjective. Here on this prepositional phrase, this is the object of the prepositional phrase, and therefore August is an adjective. This is a preposition, it's not an adjective. Okay? Follow? Very good. So look at them once again and try to see whether you are following, meaning you are able to understand what we're doing here, and be able to familiarize the rules of what we're doing. I mean the grammar, English grammar here. Okay? Now we shall continue. Okay. This is the continuation of our cumulative test, and we have here number 15. Okay, still in the adjective. Skilled, professional, and ordinary employees are treated with respect by the management of BB line. Okay, are treated is your verb here, verb phrase, because it's two, more than one. And then your subjects, you have actually more than two subjects here. We have here the employees as your subject, professional as your subject, skilled as your subject. The three subjects here. The and is just a connector. The ordinary is what? Very good. So you have the employees here. What kind of employees? Ordinary. Therefore, this is an adjective. With respect by the management of BB line. So here the prepositional phrase, with respect by the management. Okay? Or by the management. So you have the management and you have the as an adjective. Okay? So I have the connector by and then the with respect. 16 to 22, select any one word adverb. So we're looking for an adverb. Can you find them? Take a look at 16 to 22 if you can find your adverbs. Okay, read them. 16, please read 16. Alright, so let's find where the adverb is in number 16. It says the BB line business ventures grew strongly to serve its clients. How did it grow? How did it grow? Strongly. So strongly is your adverb. 17. The teacher has confidently, humbly told the student about this achievement. So if here, confidently, then humbly, then you have the verb here. So these are your adverbs, confidently and humbly. So it's a verb, interrupted verb phrase with the adverbs. Trainees, upon hearing this, understood clearly the topic. So you have here the clearly after the understood as your adverb. Next, the student eagerly raised his hand and confidently asked a question. So eagerly and confidently. Those are your adverbs. Adverbs. 20. Everybody has always been told to study hard. Okay? Always is your adverb of time. 21. The division strategy is now clear. Now is your adverb of time. When? Now. Its combined financial strength can respond quickly to new opportunities. Okay, so we have here quickly. Okay, all right, so try to look at them once again, and I hope that you're able to understand the rules now after that you have been able to expose yourself to the previous lessons in our Facebook and here some of the videos here in YouTube. Well, now we are in the sentence mapping. Yeah, sentence mapping na tayo. Medyo kayang-kaya natin to. So the sentence mapping means we have to identify one by one the words and their function in the sentence. It says that the J. Palma schools strongly delivered the maritime curriculum. Yes, the maritime curriculum. Okay? So, let's now begin with 23. What grammar function does the first word serve? Do you still remember? Is a verb, subject of verb, an adjective, an adverb, object of the predicate. Very good. It is an adjective. This one. What grammar function does the word J. Palma serve? Verb, subject of verb, an adjective, an adverb, object of the predicate. Very good. It's an adjective. Still an adjective. This one, no? Okay. And then what grammar function does the word school serve? Verb, subject of the verb, an adjective, adverb, object of the predicate. This is the what? School. It is subject. Yes. 26. What grammar function does the word strongly serve? Okay. Verb, subject, adjective, adverb, object of the predicate. Yes, it's an adverb. 27. What grammar function does the word delivered serve? Verb, subject of the verb, an adjective, an adverb, object of the predicate. It is the verb. Very good. And what grammar function does the word the serve? Okay? Verb, subject of the verb, an adjective, adverb, or object of the predicate. It is an adjective because it's a limiter. Okay? Limits. Its function. What grammar function does the word maritime serve? And verb, subject of the verb, adjective, an adverb, object of the predicate. It is an adjective. Yes, it is an adjective, the maritime. And what grammar function does the second word curriculum, or the last word serve? Verb, subject of the verb, an adjective, an adverb, object. It is an object. It is the one being talked to. That's the curriculum by the J. Palma schools. All right. Now let's continue. And here is about choosing the correct degree of comparison as found in the following sentences. Now let's begin with 31. Comparison tayo, degree of comparison. So, familiarize muna ninyo yung mga sentences bago natin simulan. Sa 31, among the shipping lines maybe is the richer, richest. Which one? Okay? Among. Hindi between. Meaning among is more than two. And therefore, we are comparing to many. Many na yan. So, richest ang ating gagamitin. This is the superlative degree of comparison. J. Palma, number 32, roster of trainees is the better best in maritime industry. Now, in this particular sentence, there is nothing being compared here, but it says that innumerable. It's innumerable. It is being compared to innumerable trainers. Okay, and therefore you still have to choose superlative best. 33, of all the schools, it has the better best training manual, especially in English language. It says of all the schools, meaning many. Therefore, we have to go to the superlative best, the highest. Among Jojo Palma, Nestor Miranda, Joe Murillo, your teacher here speaking, Nestor Miranda is the better best designer. Of course, you have a clue already here, among, not between, because between is two. Among is more than two, therefore it's many already. Therefore you have to choose the highest degree of comparison, best. 35, Jojo is the better best maritime president CEO of BB in the Philippines. So the person is being compared to innumerable number of people, therefore you have to choose best. Okay, Jojo's Volvo is fastest than all the cars in the road, all the cars, and therefore you have to choose again the highest degree of comparison, fastest. Of all maritime schools, J. Palma has the program as the best or better best, of course, all, and therefore you have many. You have the highest degree of comparison. J. Palma Recruitment Department was the most reliable assessor of quality students. Again, it's not being compared to one, but to innumerable reliable assessor of quality students. Okay. Okay, so you have to choose the highest. Between two grammarians. Jose Murillo has the better best ESL materials. Yeah, between means two. Alright. So you have to just choose the lesser degree of comparison, better. J. Miranda has the most exclusive training manuals. You know the answer already. Most. Why? Because being compared to undeterminable number of training manuals. Between Cebu and Pasig training branches, Cebu is the biggest. Okay, so it's being compared to two only, Cebu and Pasig. So you have the bigger. We pray most often for the success of this venture than the other one. Okay. Which one? Pray often for the success of this venture than the other one. We have only two here, so more. We pray more. Of the many business opportunities, it is best to respond with caution. Many, and therefore best. Choosing between the two men, and therefore you have the lesser only. Of all the years, the 2009 has been the best year ever for business. Innumerable number of years, so you have the best. All right, so it's quite easy, huh? Fun. It's fun learning grammar, okay? You just have to be patient and try to inculcate to our mind that we need this, and it's very important because the success of our career depends most of the time in our ability to communicate and to analyze the data, the words, especially if you are listening, reading, writing, or speaking. Okay, so that's it for now. Thank you very much.